Welcome, everybody, and get ready for some serious racing tonight. That's right, the NISCC League is getting ready to invade Daytona International Speedway. This is your host, the man on the mic, Bobby from the lobby, MaxspeedTV. You guys stick around, go get something to drink, get something to eat, whatever you got to do. Get on back here and get ready because we're going to have some fun tonight. So stick around. We're going to get the national anthem out of the way, and we'll be right back.
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
Welcome back, everybody. first race, NAISCC Cup League. That's right. It's time. Saturday night at the track. This is where it's going to happen at. Just to let you guys know a little bit what's going on here, these guys are going to get one fast repair. They're going to get 4 sets of tires, and they're going to have a stage right around 45, I think the 45th lap of either stage 1, and that will be it. We're going to have some fun here. You got new people that's been in this league, that's just started the league. I'm sorry. You got people that's been in this league that know each other real well. All these cats are going to be out here together. They're not going to know what's happening right away, who they're going to run with. It's going to be kind of intense. Hopefully the guys settle down and they race. They kind of be on their best behavior for a while, feeling everybody out. That's kind of the main plan right here for these guys. And let's just face it, the big one's going to happen. We know it's going to happen. We don't know when, but it's going to happen. So you got to be at the right place at the right time. We'll be getting into the qualifying run right here shortly. Now, everybody has a different idea for qualifying. Some's going to want to start out right away, and some's going to want to be up to the front, and they want to hang way out into the back to try to miss that big one. Like I said, one fast repair. That's all these cats are going to get. So we're going to have to stick around here, see what's going to happen qualifying time wise. This is going to be a real fun thing. If anybody out here at MaxspeedTV, anybody follows me when I do broadcasting, let's just face it, I am, if anybody knows Keegan Bradley out there, he had a couple skits there where he kept getting people's last names wrong. Well, I'm the Bobby version of the Keegan Bradley version. Because, man, if there's a last name I can screw up, I'll guarantee you it's going to happen. So you just better plan on it. Who knows what I'm going to say? I don't even know what I'm going to say. But I promise you, we're not going to have a boring time. Let's take a look at some of these guys. Let me get that ugly icon out of our hair. Goodbye. That's better. Kyle, yeah, there's a last name for you, huh? Rochelle, I hope. If not, it's what it is now. In the number 1. These guys are going to run around on that top side. They're going to try to get all the momentum they can possibly get. And then when they get up to speed, they're going to run it right down to that double yellow line. The smoother you are, the faster you go. Plain and simple. If you jerky around or turn your wheel ever so slightly, it's going to swipe off a little bit of speed. So whoever is the smoothest, that cat's going to be the quick one. Speaking of quick, as soon as I click on it, it changes. But right now, it looks like Michael Schroeder. 47, see, he just got knocked off already. He had a 47.943. Him and the 89 both tied it up. And that's going to be Kane Hoy, I believe. That's what we're going to call him anyway. These guys have some great paint schemes all set up and ready to go. Everybody out in YouTube land, talk to me. Let me know what's going on. I love to chat with you guys. You got a favorite driver out here, you say something. I will make sure that those guys know who's cheering them on. And better yet, if you pick a winner, the 51 here of Max Follner. Now, he is being shown on the pole at this time with about 1 minute and 40-some seconds to go. Got a few more cats that are out here on the track. See if we can find them. Anyway, you guys out there, let me know who you think's going to win this race. And if you guys are right, I'm going to send you guys a MaxsPeed decal set and wristband. That's right, I give away stuff. MaxspeedTV, we give things away. Speaking of giving things away, James Trammell, he just gave his fastest lap around. He's stuck in the 14th spot right now so far, right in the middle. still all the way up in number 51, the polecat trying to get knocked off. That's Max Follner, just to let you guys know. Anybody else we got running around? Here comes Chris Parkman. We'll see what's going on. John Black, how you doing out there, buddy, in YouTubeville? Like I said earlier, there's a lot of cats out here that they do not know. They don't know each other. They've not ran with each other in a while. Or they haven't ran with each other at all. That's going to be the fun thing to watch. Drafting, a boatload. Bump drafting, absolutely. Side drafting, probably. Definitely is not going to be boring, I promise you that. And that is going to be it right there. So it does look like the number 51 is going to be on the pole. Just to let you guys know real quick, as far as the race analysis go, the only thing you need to worry about is at 55 mile an hour pit road speed. And you definitely better worry about your fuel. Now, these guys are running about 100% fuel, so that's going to give them 34 to 38 laps before they have to come in for fuel. Tires, well, it's not that big of a deal here. You don't burn your tires up that much at all, actually, on a super speedway track. But pit road, anybody can come in on a caution for pit road. Anybody can do it. But when it's green flag racing, oh, that's a different ball game. Why? Because you're going to get your butt ran over, probably. So these guys are going to have a heck of a fun time if they get their green flag pit stops instead of cautions. Something that we definitely want to watch out for and look. Taking a look here, some of these cats are going to be on the grid line here. Hopefully I can get through all these names. Let's try it. Let's see what happens, shall we? Think we can do this. The 51 of Max Follner. He is going to be your polecat for this race. In row number 1 beside him, the 44. Maurice Gomillion, I believe. Row number 2, the 55. Corey English beside him, the 8 of Tom Shinek. Or Sinchak. Let's try that. Row number 3, 27. Mike Vano. The number 1, Kyle Rochelle. Row number 4, the 89, Kane Hoy. Number 2, Danny Cochran. Row number 5, the 20, James Trammell. The 70 beside him of Joshua Pike. Row number 6. The number 10 of Jacob Morris. The 81 beside him, Zachary Compton. Row number 7, the 26 of Michael Schroeder. The 80 beside him of Nicholas Compton. Row number 8, 25, Martin G. Morales. The 11, Chris Parkman. Row number 9, the 15, Vinny Sora. The 58, Ryan Bird. Row number 10 to 57, Thomas Walter. The 09 beside him of DeMarcus Hickenbottom. Alrighty. Row number 11, 16, Aaron it is. 94, Sean Hofstetter. Row number 12, the 5, Dakota Maniz. The 14, Jesse Thornock. Row 13 and 99, Ashton Husley. The 88, Adam Westerfield. Row 1469, Stephen Parrott. 12 beside him of Ryan Fierro. Row 15 and 19 of Patrick Hernandez. 24, Landon Diehold. And that is going to do it. Thank God I butchered that up nicely, didn't I, folks? Like I said, this is about to get all exciting. Gonna do some serious racing right here. Nobody knows anybody. The first one's always tough. Bringing them down to the green flag. It's time to get it going, and here we go. Go Million in the 44, up on that bottom side right now. The 8 up on the top. Tom Sinchek, I believe. Everybody playing nice the first lap around. Actually, they spread out just a little bit. These guys are going to get up to speeds of almost 200 mile an hour through here. Now, NASCAR did something that nobody else has done in a long time. They just done this a while back, in case you didn't know it. The water temperatures in these Cup cars will go sky high if they get too much drafting, if they get too close. And that's something they got to watch out for, because you will blow them over. Kyle Rochelle in the number 1. Watch him do a push job. Pushed all the way up to the 8 where he could drop down in the bottom of what I call the rocking chair. Everybody on the top side, folks, is trying to get shoved enough so they can come on down and drop on that bottom side. That's where you feel that you're the safest. That's where you will not get into trouble, hopefully. And you get that fresh, clean air in the front of that grill. Working our way back just a little bit. Let's see what's going on. Jacob Moritz in the number 10. Up on that top side. 55, Corey English. Good looking paint scheme right there. Loving it. Nicholas Compton in the 80. Give you an idea just how fast these cats are running. NASCAR does a pretty good job of this. Wow, look at the 89 right there of Kane Hoy doing some serious shoving. Still on the bottom. The number 8 on the top side is leading it so far, but on the bottom, hanging out there, the number 1 of Kane Hoy. Kyle Rochelle in the number 1 on the bottom, loving it. Go Million in the 44, doing a little bit more pushing. These guys are actually giving each other plenty of room. Definitely settling down, getting some laps in. They're only 5 of 120. It's a long way to go. If you use your fast repair, you use it, you lose it, you're done. Ron Grainer, I believe is your last name. I can hear you, son. I'll give you a shout out. Still, no problems whatsoever. Let's go on back a little ways. Some single file action going on all the way back. Starting all the way up here with Vinny Sora, I believe. 26 also. Michael Schroeder. A little single file action. Now these guys are more than likely hanging back here. Stephen Perry. You got a lot of laps to go. Oh, my Lord. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, let's take a look here. I must know this. Yep, it is. Chips Ahoy back there. Right behind it. Of Thomas Walker. That's what I thought. Always has to be somebody that's being sponsored by food. Kind of gives you that little hungry feeling inside, doesn't it? Another Chips Ahoy up there on the top side, too. Way on back, way back here. Dakota. There's the 14. Jesse Thornnock, I believe. Take a look at the 88 Westfield. All these guys, they all have an idea. They have a scheme what they want to do. Now, real quick, if you happen to see smoke out here, guys, what that is iRacing letting you know that somebody is popping in and out of feed on the internet here. And you'll see the smoke flare up, and that lets everybody know what's going on, because that could be definitely detrimental. If anybody keeps coming in and going out and disappearing, the admin guys will see that, and they'll stick them to the back or something. On the top side, that 89 Kane Hoy. Staying right there, making every single move the same exact move that number 8 in front of me that Tom's making. You'll see these guys peek out every so often. That's just to clear that radiator, get some cool air in there, and get those temperatures down. These guys, they definitely want you to give them a thumbs up, if you will. The reason why? Because this is the first race, and they're doing it all for a thumbs up. Heck, I'm doing it for the thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up if you like what you hear. Makes me all warm and fuzzy inside. Besides that, I don't get in trouble with my boss. You like me, you can't yell at me, right? Speaking of liking, I'm liking the way these guys are driving around here. They are definitely doing a very, very smooth job. Now, if everybody's going to stay smooth here, there's a little segment that I like to do. It's a blast. People ask me to do it all the time. This is Bobby's version of MaxspeedTV. What are we going to do? It's time to crank this mother up. You tell me that's not fun, huh? That is an absolute blast. I don't care who you are. That is fun. Even shakes the cameras. Got ourselves a new leader, though. And who's it going to be? It's going to be that 20, James Trammell. Started 9th, up in the front spot right now, leading the pack. Up on that high side. Kyle Rochelle still down on the bottom. $11 laps of 120 in the books. So far, it's 2 by 2 all the way back here. Danny Cochran in the 2. Still all the way on back. There's the 20, or the 69 up there. Chips Ahoy, man. Stephen Parrott. Michael Schroeder. And the 26 machine. All these guys. Good looking paint scheme so far. Starting out the season right here in Daytona. There you just seen a guy disappear and come back. Wow, look at that 14, Jesse Thornnock. You need sunglasses if you're going to ride around with that guy. Oh, back up front. They disappear, they come back. The number 8, Tom, still leading the show. Everybody knows the bottom way is a whole lot faster than the top side. When you get enough cats up there on that top, they can absolutely push, they can shove, do everything they need to do, and they can run just as quick as that bottom line can. Just like you see the 44 right there, he dropped right up on that top side. He knows that top side's starting to form, it's starting to move. Everybody on that top side, all they want to do is get past that lead car on that bottom so they can drop right in front of them. 2 by 2 by 2. Everybody playing nicely so far. Doing a heck of a job. Yeah, you still got the guys back here going single file. They're not going anywhere. Dakota. Maniz, I believe. I don't know, you can probably say 5 different ways. Speaking of 5, that's his number. Everybody hanging out in the back here. Don't want to lose the draft. They just want to stay out of trouble. I'm not sure if this is the league's first season or not. I do not believe it is their first season. Asking me out here in YouTube land. Somebody's screaming, let's go 44. Well, 44 it is, because there he is on that top side. But what we're going to do, let's have a little fun here. Let's ride around with James Trammell. This is exactly what he is seeing in his cockpit. Trying to get up there to the 44, give him some bump drafting, and the objects to get him up past that number 8 there that's leaving it on the bottom. And if he can get enough of a shove here on this back stretch, you come up and you'll give him a nice little tap. See him moving forward. He's hoping he can clear him enough to drop down to the bottom. Sometimes you can, and sometimes you can't. That's how you try to do it. And you better make sure you square up with a bumper, too, because if you don't, you're going to have a bad day, and you're going to tick off a whole lot of other guys. Watch the kind of run that he gets. Now, this is what... You got to worry about a wall. You got to worry about the guys on the inside as they're already getting ready to lap a guy. A lot of these guys, more than likely, have just come out, I think, probably doing some early pit stopping. Let's see what we're talking. These all guys, they've done some serious. All the way back in the back, starting here. Jesse Thornock, he came in. The sunglasses machine. Good Lord Almighty, he gets 5 miles an hour faster than everybody else for the simple fact it's so shiny. A lot of guys are already coming in, changing the things up. Everybody has a different strategy in what they want to do. Coming up on the lap traffic right here. I'm pretty sure the 15 of Vinny Sora and that 57 of Thomas Walter looking in the rearview mirror thinking, holy crap, here they come. Takes it up on the high side, but you've also got a car up there that's come out of the pits. There comes your 3 wide. Hopefully the 14 stays up on the wall. Everybody can pass him cleanly. This is where things get just a little bit hairy. Let's watch him slowly hop back in line. No issues there. The number 5 dropping like a rock. Will he hop back in line? Yes, he will. Your leader is the number 8 up on the top side. These 2 cats up front trying to stay from going a lap down. Go on back a little bit. I like to keep an eye on everybody if I can. All this single file stuff that you see right here, that's perfect. And then you come all the way back in here. And this is what you want to see. Given plenty of room. There's no side drafting going on or anything like that. They're doing a great job. But that 57 up there, these cats, the 8, Tom's doing one heck of a push. Watch him. He'll shove the number 1 up there, and he'll shove him up so good that both of them could drop down onto that bottom side. And unfortunately, that's going to leave Jacob Morris kind of hanging back here on that top side. Not quite enough momentum. You got 3 guys lined up, but they're going to need a little bit more. And they got a few of them coming. Everybody's still playing nicely. Remind you guys, you are watching the NAISCC. This is their league race number 1 here at Daytona. Brought to you by the one and only MaxspeedTV. .22 of 120 laps in the books. Trying to get something going up on that top side. Jacob Morris in the number 10. The 89, Kane Hoy, and the 11 of Chris Parkman. Trying to stay together. Trying to keep the momentum going to catch up to these guys on that bottom. Need a little bit more guys to come in there and play with them. Not quite enough. Now you'll watch that 8 of Tom. We're going to call him Tom. But you watch him. As we're riding around with him, he'll stay right behind Kyle and up there number 1 lead. And he'll stick that out ever so slightly, one side or the other, to get that fresh air in there, to get that water temperature down. Look at that top side, getting a little bit of momentum going on. Starting to push up a little bit closer. Ron's telling me the 27 or the 55 is going to win this bad boy. Now we got ourselves a race. Talking about the 27 and the 55. They're talking about the 27 right there. Mike Vano, I believe. A little bit of 3 wide action almost right there. The 89 was thinking about it. Watch him. He's going to drop right in that bottom side. Thank you very much. Now the bottom gets the momentum again. It's kind of funny how it works out, but this is exactly the way this super speedway stuff goes. That top side, they're pushing with everything they've got, trying to get past that lead car on the bottom so it can drop down in there. I call that the rocking chair because it is the safest place to be throughout this entire track. They're saying no pressure, Mike, but you better win. Well, he's not doing too bad. He's set right here in the 14th position. Look at that high side, doing the job, getting it done. Can he get the 10 past the 80? I can assure you, if that 10 gets an opportunity of Jacob Morris, he will drop right down in front of that 8. And that number 1 right there, he is a pusher. As a matter of fact, the 89, Kane Hoy, both of these 2 guys that I'm seeing so far, they know how to push. The 11's going to drop down, join the reindeer games in the inside with everybody else. Chris Parkman, he knows that lane is faster than the top side. They're going to bail out at any point. Now he's going to go back up to the high side. He's got a little momentum, he thinks. He ain't got to be able to do it by himself, that's for sure. Whoa, the 80. 89 goes up there, just about slaps the water bottle out of his hand. He was close enough anyway. Gathered it up, no harm, no foul right there. But the 11 of Chris Parkman's not going to be able to hang out with those guys without a little bit of help. "28 laps out of 120 is in the books. Everybody is on 28-lap-old tires except from all the way back here to the 22nd position. That'll be 57 of Thomas Walter. From him all the way back is on 11-lap tires. Looking at the 15 right here. He's one lap down, but he's hanging right with him up on that top side. My cousin Vinny. Vinny's so we're going to call him my cousin Vinny. Vinny! In the 15. One lap down, trying to get it back. I got to tell you, people, whatever happened to plain old good American names that even a hillbilly can pronunciate and say. Chris Parkman, perfect name. Even I can't screw that up. Leading the charge on the bottom side. Obviously, the 10 gave him a good enough push. This is the very first race of this new season of the NIS CC Cup League. The bottom still has the momentum going. All the way back here, single file stuff. Pike, Compton, Gomillion, and the 44, all these guys. Nice single file stuff right here. Corey English. The Chips Ahoy bunch, Landon Dyerhole. And my personal favorite last name, Hickenbottom. Love it. Everybody single file, riding it out. That's exactly the way you play it. Until you get all the way up here to the front. A little bit of inside movement right there. The 89 jumped from the inside up to the outside. He's seen that coming. He figured he's going to get a little momentum going. Chris Parkman right there is not going to let it happen, Captain. He is shoving the heck out of that one Kyle. A little shot. Parkman jumps up on that high side with a lap car coming. Who is the guy up here? Right there he is. Aston. Son, you better look out because here comes a hornet's nest. And he gets right out of the way. Look on back a little bit further. The number 10 right here, Jacob Morris, doing some shoving. He needs to get up there nice and tight. The 80 of Nicholas Compton. Fort Heath, now he's sitting in 6th position. The 25, Martin. Everybody's still playing nice. We're going to be seeing some green flag pit stops, I would say probably within the next 4 laps. Maybe a little sooner. Everybody has a team partner. No different than standard NASCAR. So they're all got to work together, try to figure out when to come in together. You need that draft. You need someone to push. Now, they've been doing great. They've ran 34 laps without even a hindrance of a caution. Well, let's see how things go when these cats come in at 190 mile an hour all the way down to 55 for their first green flag pit stop. That's what we want to watch. Widen things out just a little bit. You got about the first 10 or 12 right here. Just a little bit of a nice breakaway. Parkman still leading it. A couple of these cats did come into the pits and coming out. You got a few more popping in right here, right on us. Joshua Pike's in. Compton's in. I'm not going to get a pretty picture of those guys, so I ain't got to worry about it. These guys right here. You're on that top side and you got to come in for a pit. That just flat out sucks. Because that's inside, boys. You're not going to give you a whole lot of room. Still fighting for his lap to try to keep that lap. 57 to Thomas Walker. On the bubble. There's the 70, staying down low, staying out of the way from this hornet's nest. And I don't blame him. This is usually when things gets kind of nasty. You see that transition? That's what I was just going to show you. So you watch the 80 get sideways right there. Here comes some boys in. They do, and now we got ourselves a caution, and that is going to be, I do believe, trying to figure out, let me see, let me find it. Not seeing it yet. See if I can find what happened right here. This is definitely going to be a caution, but I'm not seeing where. There it is. Wow. The 55 comes in and nails him. Let's go back and check it out in a little slow motion. Let's see what happens right here. They kind of get bottlenecked up. The 69 hits the wall first, and the 19 tries to get out of the way, hits his brakes, loses control, does a little slide, and wow, comes in and 55 just slammed him. The rest of the guys did get out of the way, and he quickly disappears on that mess. You are watching the very first race here. MaxspeedTV, NAISCC Cup League. Race number 1 here at Daytona. First caution of the night, guys. The first one, 16 lead changes. That's impressive. I'm going to assume they're waiting so patiently. The rest of these cats that are coming in the back. There was a 58. He took a shot right there. Ryan Bird did. I'm sure he's getting some work done. What they're doing now, they're waiting for that dead-gum pace car. Waiting patiently for the pace car. Where's the pace car at, you're asking? Or the pace truck, I should say. Well, here he comes. Jacob Morris is probably giving a little push. The 57's right there. Maybe he can help the pace car find his way. Finally, we get all caught back up. Now, these first five cats right here, Parkman, Morales, Cochran, Hernandez, Walter, these guys have yet to pit. And there goes a few of them right now. There's the 25 of Martin. Now, Walter decides not to come in. Not to mention, Chris Parkman didn't come in. That's interesting news, because they've got to be really close on fuel. I'm going to assume probably they're going for that all-important bonus point. Let's see if one of these two cats veer off, coming back around here for fuel. And if they do, the 89, Kane Hoy, he is the first one out there with the fresh tires. And here he comes to get back in his position. Michelle Morris. If I said your name correctly, I hope I did. Looking at the number 10 here, right? 10's got the great potential in this race. You certainly will find that out. Keep an eye on it. That's Jacob Morris. Brittany Ray says, go Team Morris. Holy crap, this guy's got an entire entourage watching here on YouTube tonight. Setting back in the 19th position in the number 10. I'm still really curious here on what's going on. I'm telling you, Chris Parkman's got to be on absolute fumes right now. Has to be on fumes. I was going to jump in and interview somebody, but I think I'm going to hold off because now I do believe the pace truck lights are off. We'll get that thing out of the way. I'll go back to green racing right here. But Chris Parkman, man, I don't know. He can't have but a teaspoon left in that puppy. Bottom side's Parkman. Top side, Thomas Walter. There's that 89, Kane Hoy, third. And the 20, all the way back here. He's in fourth position. Trammell. Very interesting to see what's going to happen. Could be a recipe for disaster being all the way up here in the front. We'll see. I've been wrong before. Many, many, many times. Looks like they're still trying to gather things up here. There goes the pace truck. It's out of here. Parkman's going to take off to a little jump and then gets the caution. What does that mean? Well, I'm not sure. It's a possibility somebody is not lined up properly, or it's a possibility of Mr. Parkman may have jumped that. I don't know which one. The admins have not said nothing yet, but I can assure you there is eyes in the sky. They have pulled in the NISCC Bad Boy trailer. Hopefully nobody tonight has to fill a seat. But these guys watch it very closely. all the way back right here to third position, Kane Hoy. He is the one that starts out with the fresh tires. Everybody else, all the way back here, all these cats that you're looking at, they are on fresh tires. Every single one of those, all the way back. Now Walker's only on 25 lap old tires. He might be all right. And now everybody's going to pass the pace car and come back around and try to get lined up. Still trying to get everybody lined up. It happens. It's the first race of the season. He got to cut us a little slack, right? I'm going to try. Don't have much luck doing this at all. For some reason why. Still looking, trying to find him. And I'm not seeing him anywhere. So that's not going to work out for me. There he is. Now I can get him. Bobby the booth, you got a copy?
10-4, copy.
Hey, how's it going out there? I mean, first race of the season, everybody's playing nicely out here, it looks like.
Yeah, it's definitely a nail biter here, and just gotta keep it clean here and keep it going.
Well, you're doing that exactly. I mean, everybody's driving great, giving everybody plenty of room. And to be honest with you, pal, you're sitting pretty darn good right now because these cats up here in front of you, they got quite a bit of old tires on there. So I'm going to let you go, but hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to you a little later on, maybe see how things are going.
All right, 10-4,
All right,
thank you,
my
buddy.
friend, you have a good... Hey, by the way, so I don't screw you up, who did I take you out of anyway? It should be
sorry, Luis.
RS, I got you.
Yeah, RS Racing,
All
yep.
right. Good luck, my friend.
All right, thank you, bud.
One thing I have learned when you're broadcasting, if you get these guys out of their round, their team channel, that's not good. All right. It did look like the other guy finally went into a pit, so that was a big deal. You got the 57, Thomas Walter on 27 lap tires. Up top, we just got them talking to Kane Hoy right there in the 89. Max Fawner, I believe. This guy was actually your pole sitter. There it is in the 51. Setting pretty. Green flag racing, this time to get it on right now. Here we go. Back at it. Down on the loud pedal, going through the gears, and away we go. some real quick noticeables already, and it's not because my belly's growling either. Really quick. The 69, he's moving right along right there. Parrot Steven. The Chips Ahoy boys hitting the 24 right there. Of landed. There's trouble. We caught that one hard. That is tough. Let's roll it back here. See who all is going to get involved. Not good. Let's go on back and try to decipher this one if we can. We're going to slow her down ever so slowly. It looks like the 20 is sticking it out right there. And what he does, he just nails the left rear of the 89. And when he does that, it is ugly because Hoy is going to take a hard hit. The 25's involved. The 44's up. Everybody, the Chips Ahoy boys are involved. 44 still going around and around and around. That is nasty right there, folks. Watch the 5. Slamming on the brakes, trying to avoid. Can't do it. That's tough. One more time. While we got the time to do it, let's do it, right? Man, that was a heck of a shot that he took, too, that 89. Man, he is damaged up. Take a look right there. That's as close as a shot I'm going to get, but he is all tore up on that back end. That's what happens. You just touch these guys. Corey English right here in the 55. Somebody's asking me, is he out of the race? No, he's not out of the race. He's coming in and going to get some work done on that machine. My cousin Vinny started 17th. He's in the 3rd position. He's got 30-lap old tires on. That's how long it's been since he's been in to see his boys. You can stretch it almost to 40 laps, it looks like. So we'll see what's going to happen. Is he going to stay out there or is he going to come in? We'll find that one out. Another RS boy. That's the number 8. Gonna see if I can have a chat with him here. I don't know if I can get him or not. I'm trying like crazy, I know that. I want to talk to him. I don't think I can get him, guys. I'm not giving up, though. Now I finally got you. How about you, Tom? You got a copy?
Oh, hey, how's it going? I was wondering what was going on there.
Oh, yeah, I had to move you a little increments just to get you back up here. Discord's not my favorite fan. Hey, man, you've been up front. You've led 19 laps. How's everything feeling? Pretty good?
Feels great. For that first half of the race right there, we had all the RSR, 1, 2, 3, 4, and hoping to control for the rest of the race like that, but it's a shame that Kane crashed up his car right there.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate situation right there. But, man, I'm telling you what, buddy, you're looking awful stout, that's for sure. You got 47 laps out of 120 in the book. So,
yeah.
Keep that bad boy up front, and we'll see if we can talk to you later on. I'm going to let you
That
go.
sounds
Get
good,
ready.
man. We're going to try. Thanks, bud.
All right, buddy.
All right, we'll
Now,
see you.
now I'm going to try to get you back down there.
Sounds good, bud.
All right.
All right, man.
Got him back where he belongs. I can't tell you how important that is. Speaking of important, my cousin Vinny right there. That's the guy you want to worry about. In the 15, 31 lap old tires. Let's see what's going to happen for him. Green flag, and away we go one more time. Starting her back up. 47 out of 120 laps in the books. Vinny down on the bottom, getting a nice push right there by the, I believe that's, I'm sorry, the 8 on the bottom, getting a great push by Vinny. That's what we like to see. Gotta push him all the way out there. Gotta take that top side right out of play. Poor old Chris Parkman's slowly going backwards. He doesn't have any help. Only the 81 of Zachary Compton. The only cat out there giving him a hand. Now the 80's going to pop back up and pick him up of Nicholas Compton. Now we got a little teammate thing going. Got a guy here way back into the back. Where's he at? He's going to head into the pits. Not sure who he was. But watching it up front, though. Vinny doing a good job shoving. I'll give him that much. Vinny's getting a little taste of what it's like to be up front for a while. You'll watch these guys go to the back, to the front, to the rear, to the front, back and forth, and so on. They're trying to time it just right and see how many laps it takes to get back up there. Still, number 8. Tom, I can't pronounce his last name right. I'm not even going to try it. But he is leading the show. He's led 22 laps so far. Single file, the first 5 or 6 cats. That's exactly what we like to see. They will separate themselves from everybody else. Let's go on back a little bit further. The 69 of Perrin. All fixed up and ready to run again. He started 27th. He's in the 6th spot. And he's had to use a fast repair, I believe, too. Tore the back end off that car. Everybody staying single file back here. Still back up front. The number 10, Jacob Morris. Up on the top side. Pops up there maybe to give him a little bit of help. They're going to need a lot more than a few cars, that's for sure. This bottom line is flying. Still going to need more than those 3 cars to do anything with these boys. Vinny sitting on 36 lap old tires and fuel run right now in the 15. And the next 4 laps, I'd say he will be coming in. That ought to be interesting right there because he is stuck in a stock car sandwich. Speaking of a sandwich, watch this cat, Cochran. Look in your rearview mirror, pal, because here they come. Let's make sure he stays out of the way. Does a pretty good job. He'll fall right in line, right there behind the 18. Go on back and take a look at this breakaway here if I can get it just right. Starting out with a 26th, Michael Schroeder all the way back. All single file. They're not losing the draft, they're just hanging around. Now, these cats right here, they're in a little bit of trouble. That'll be the 23rd position on back. They need to hook up, and they need to go single file. Parkman ever so slightly gaining ground on the number 8 on the bottom side. Still not quite enough to do it. Let's ride along with Vinny. My cousin Vinny, if you remember that. Started 17th, sitting right here in the 3rd position. Gonna go around one more time. Boy, look at that top side getting the run up here real quick. Nice. Watch him slide right in front of Tom. No problem whatsoever. Who done that? Right here, this guy did. Jacob Morris. What a push job right there. In order for Morris to get it, he's got to push the guy in front of him and get him out of his way. That's the way it works, plain and simple. Now what he's hoping for is that 81, Zachary Compton. These guys to get up here and give him a nice little shove so he can do something. But right now, Parkman leads him around. Parkman has led 12 laps. Definitely no stranger up here to the front. And neither is a cat pushing him behind. He's taking a look, going on the high side. He sneaks up there, and there he sits. Trying to get a little bit of help from these guys. The lap traffic of the 25 of Martin Morales, I believe. I'm not sure, but anyway, he is a lap down. Trying to stay out of trouble. Whoa, him and the 88 almost said hi to each other there. The question on my mind is when is Vinny gonna come into the pits? He's got to be getting close to being on fumes. Has to be. There was the 55. He got caught up in an incident. He's going all the way back. Going to stay out of trouble and hop back in line. Here comes the 15, I do believe. He's going to come on into the pits. Finally. No troubles whatsoever. He hopped out of there without any problems at all. Parkman on the bottom. Sinchek on the top. Or Tom, as I call him. Take a look at Jacob right here. He pushed the 8 far enough to get right in front of the 11. No problem, thank you very much, he says. Now, Morris is hoping that the 81 of Zachary Compton can return a favor and do some pushing. Everybody's playing nice so far, guys. I gotta tell you, I'm really impressed with it. The very first race of the season, NAISCC Cup League. And not too shabby. Only 3 cautions, but technically it's going to be 2. The 1 caution is for everybody to get lined up. My cousin Vinny's back out on the track. Watch that number 8 use that 99 for a little bit of a draft. Then he slingshots it right on down to the inside again. He is like a bullet out of the barrel of a gun. Look who's in the picture setting pretty right now, huh? Parrot. In the 69, the Chips Ahoy machine. Started 27th, folks. Right now, the way it looks, I gotta be honest with you. Morris and Compton, you are absolutely correct. Those guys are running very well together. Parkman right there's got his nose buried right in the rear end. Literally, of the 10. Let's take a look right here. You're riding along with Morris. Watch that number 11, Chris Parkman. Now that is close. Still on the bottom. The number 8 of Tom. Sin check. I kind of like that. I think I'm going to go with it. Probably wrong. Well, the 11 goes up and just barely touches that wall. Parkman just gave it just a little bit of a kiss right there. No harm, no foul. But he is dropping to the back. Does he know something that we don't know? Dropping all the way back to the back. Settling into the 11th position, it looks like. Back up front, the Hornet's Nest. It continues. That top side trying to get something going with the 10 of Morris. The 81 right there. Compton doing some shoving. And the other Compton, the Compton fan, the Compton brothers, boys, whatever they are. I know they're got to be related, but anyway, they're working pretty good together. Definitely some teamwork going on there. Boy, wouldn't that be nice Thanksgiving talk, huh? Family members 1 and 2 for the first race of this NAISCC Cup League. $64 out of 120 is in the books. Rachel Morris, talk to me out there in YouTube land. Who are these people? Who are these Morrises that we are watching? The 10, Jacob. Tell us a little about this cat. Who is he? I can guarantee you he is definitely wanting to get shoved up a little bit further so he can drop down on that bottom side. Need a little bit more people on the top side right here is what we need. Here they come. Hickenbottom in the 09. 27's got just a little tiny bit of damage in the rear end. Nothing too bad. Joshua Pike. Way back here to 27th position. He qualified 10th, guys. These three cats are doing everything they can. They got one lap down. They say he's an up-and-coming guy. Looking pretty good out there as far as his ride goes. I don't see no significant damage whatsoever. We'll keep an eye on him. Still up front. You could throw a blanket over every single one of these guys just about and cover them up. That's how tight it is. Rachel says, Jacob is my hubby. Well, you better make sure you have a cold water bottle or something sitting in that rig for this guy because, man, he's driving his butt off. Trying everything he can, trying to get the help from the Compton guys. That bottom lane is just really overwhelming right now. The top side doing everything they can to try to get some momentum. Hey, getting a little bit closer up there. Every time they come out of that backstretch, take a look at the 81, shoving the crap out of the 10. Just make sure you're square or you're gonna turn him. That's one thing that Jacob is probably screaming for. Please be square when you hit me. She said Dr. Pepper fuels him. You better have a cold one ready to go for him. I got a feeling he's going to need one. Sinchek still leading the show right now. Man, watch Kyle Rochelle, I believe. That's another pusher right there. This is a good, clean race going. There's no doubt about it, man. I love watching these guys. It doesn't get any better in this, folks. I'm telling you right now. Whoa, we got a guy just took out the cone. Where's he at? Here he comes. I think that might be the 55, but I cannot be for sure. Let me look and see. Corey English? No, I'm wrong. Well, there he is. The 20. It was 20-something. Anyway, he took out that commitment cone. I can guarantee you, I bet you his shorts is dirty after that because he almost lost it. Getting a little bit of help back on this top side, folks. Still not enough. Trying ever so slightly making headway. As soon as they make a little bit, they go backwards a little bit. Let's go on back just a little bit further here, see what we got going on. Chris Parkman in the 11, sneaking his way back up into that 9th position. He backed out there for a while. James Trammell setting at 20 on that bottom side, doing a pretty good job. Hickenbottom in the 09, moving his way up into the 7th position. Landon Dyerhold, I believe. He's in the top 10 right now. Still looking at him up front. You'll watch these guys, they'll peek out a little bit, try to cool that water temperature down. You get all hung up running around with these guys in this real tight formation like this, you forget about your water temperature. You look down, that puppy's screaming. You can blow these cars up. Tom Sinchek is off pit sequence compared to the rest of these guys. He's running around on 34 lap tires and fuel run, and everybody else is 26 and 27. You guys run over to MaxspeedTV. Give us a thumbs up if you would. Subscribe to us over there. We have 8,800 people subscribed to us. And we thank each and every one for doing it. You make us. You give us some thumbs up out here. The league loves that, and you make me look good in front of my boss. You make me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Come on, man. It's Thanksgiving. It's time to give. Give us a thumbs up for these guys. The racing doesn't get any better in this, folks. Bottom line, period. These guys are awesome. Nothing has changed so far. Top 5 still staying the same right there. Sisnick, Rochelle, Morris, Parrott, and Compton. Oh, let's go on back just a little bit further. Keep on looking. Right there's the 58, Ryan Bird. These guys all the way back here, single file, trying to catch up to these pack. You can see them all single file. Eventually they will catch up to them. Running around with the 69, the Chips Ahoy machines. Take a look at him. The only thing you can see, especially on the straightaway, is that car in front of you. That is it. You cannot see that guy in front of him. He'll peek out to take a look and see where he's at. He'll hop right back in. And that's what you got to do. You look up there and you realize there's a little bit of room between those guys, so you can go ahead and push him if you can catch him. You're not going to cause a problem. And that's what he'll do. He'll peek out and look. He'll get right up on this bumper coming out of the turn. He'll get set up on this back straightaway, and then maybe he can go ahead and give a shove. And that's what's keeping these guys charging on this bottom line. Same thing right here. Rochelle. Now, we move on up to the top side. If you notice, no help whatsoever hardly. Zachary Compton trying to catch back up. Whoa, now he's really slowing down. He's got problems. Let's see what's going on. And right there is your trouble, the 11. We got us a little bit of a problem going on, and here it is. The 88's involved. Trying to figure it out exactly. I think it was, I'm not sure. Let me go back and look here. We'll figure it out, guys. Let's see where it happened at. Whoop, there it was. Let's take a look. Right along with 11, Parkman. All right, we got cars that are going, they're missing. They're popping in and popping out. That's what's getting scary. Watch them. See it? Back it up here a little bit. Let's see what we got going on. Obviously, the 11. And I'm going to think, take a peek right here. Nice and slow. Maybe. Nope, too far, guys. Hang on. I'm working on it. Trying to get you a good shot. Nice and slow. That is the 24. Or the 21. I'm not sure. Hard to see it. But anyway, goes up the track and just kind of nails him a few times. That is the 24 right there of Landon Dyerhold. And man, when that happens, look out. The 11 does one heck of a job hanging on right there. Watch him. He does a great job hanging on. Comes back up on the track. But the problem lies way back here. Maybe I'll find it. Maybe I won't. So many guys to go through. There they are running pretty hard together. That's a hard little tap right there, but sends him flying, man. Comes right up in front of him and gets slammed. The 94. That's going to leave a mark. One last little shot, and we'll ride with him real quick. This is how it is. You know what? I'm not too sure that this is... We're going to have to check that out real fast. Something's just not right here. That's what it was. The 81 was kind of slow. The 11 had nowhere to go. That was just a plain old racing incident right there. Everybody's been into the pits and been out showing you that replay. 78 laps out of 120 complete. Stephen Parrott in that 69 being shown in the second position. I've not seen him, or otherwise I'd try to have a chat with him. I'm hearing a little bit of noise going on here. What's happening back here? Making sure. There comes the 58. Joshua Pike in the 70, setting in 24th. Corey English back out, having at it. He started third, now he's 28th. Here comes the two of Danny Cochran. He's in the 29th position. Kane Hoy still getting work done in the pits. Sinchek, if that's how you spell the name. 47 laps he's led, guys. That's pretty darn impressive. Impressive to say the least. Green flag, we're going to run her back one more time. Here we go. Watch that number one. He is all over the bumper of the 8. Got to give him some serious shoving. And wow, check out the number 10. Here he comes. Jacob Morris down on the bottom. He's going to catch up with him, and he's going to bring James Trammell with him. The 69 jumps back in that low side. He realizes there's no help on the top side whatsoever. Top 7 cats, single file, nose to tail. All the way back. Let's keep right on a looking right here. Parrott in the 69, top back in. Kicking bottle. Compton in the 8th position. Up on that high side by himself, waiting to get a little bit of help. Doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon. Ryan Ferrero, I guess. I might call him Fierro. How's that? I can say that. Anyway, he's sitting right there in the 7th position in that number 12 ride. I swear to God, I don't mess up your last names on purpose. And I did graduate. Nice little breakaway right here. That's what these guys want to do. 81 laps out of 120. They don't feel like going too wide all the way around here all the time, man. They want a little breather. Jacob sitting right there, just hanging out, waiting to see if anybody's going to pop out or not. Kind of happy where he's sitting right there. Looking good right there, Rachel. Or is that Rochelle? Looking good, though. 10th. Got a lot of these guys. That 81 by himself, Compton, still trying to muscle his way up. There, he got a little bit of help. Yeah, it looks like Morris did. He jumped up on the high side. Ooh. 81 trying to size him up, trying to hook up with him to give him a little shove. John Black, I don't really know. I could say these dudes. We'll make this a drinking game, John. Every time I say these cats, you got to take a shot. And let me know when you pass out. Morris trying to get it done with the help from one guy of Zachary Compton. Zachary doing everything he can to try to clear, to help Morris clear. Sinchek on the bottom side. Here comes the cavalry now on the top side. Bottom still holding out, making it really difficult. Wow, look who's back in the picture right here. Jesse in at 14. Have mercy. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if he's not blinding somebody with that paint job. Where's Vinny? Vinny in the 15. Here he comes. Whoa, now we got trouble again. All over the place. What's going on? Oh, my. Everybody's getting smacked around here. We're going to go back up and watch this one. Let's see where this mess started at. And there it was, the 81 gets the 10 completely sideways. Remember when I said you have got to line up properly? The 20 gets shoved. The 69's getting shoved out of the way. Watch the 10 do everything he can to try to hang on to that ride. The 69 takes a shot right into the inside. That's going to tear that puppy up. Wow. Morris keeping it off the wall. And how he does, I do not know. That was impressive, I'll tell you that. Yeah, man. One more time, guys. Let's watch it. We're going to slow her down. The 81 just doesn't get square right here. He does not get square when he pushes. And that's where the trouble is going to begin. All right, watch this. We're going to ride along with him. I'm not going to speed it up anymore because if I do, I'm going to screw it up. All right, fine. Try to help him out. There you go. Now watch. He's taking a peek right there. He's trying to size it up and line it up the best that he can. But man, he hits him, and when he does, it turns him sideways. And that's the end of that story, too. Right here, it's coming. I swear it is. One more time, if I can get it. Now he's got some momentum right here. There's one push. See, and he hits him sideways, and that's the end of that story. Boom, done, finished, ouch. Back out front, here we go. Nothing to worry about. They got a fast repair. We'll see where they end up at. You are watching NAI. That's a tongue twister. NAISCC Cup League. This is the race number 1 from Daytona. Fresh, new, brand new, fresh start of the season league. Right here, number 1, Uno. Speaking of number 1, Kyle Rochelle, or however you pronounce his last name, in second place. Started 6th. Trying to see if I can get a few of these cats in here. It would be nice. Not gonna make it in time to talk with anybody. I was hoping I was gonna get a chance to speak with a couple of those guys here. About the time I do, they're gonna go green flag. I mean, that's not gonna work out for nobody. Zachary, the 81. Waiting patiently to go past that pace truck. Or he's not going to be the lucky dog, one or the other, but he is being shown in 25th position right here. Not quite sure what that's all about. And there goes the pace truck. Let us see. Green flag, away we go then. The 81 drops it way down to the bottom, gets out of the way. Here comes that 14, man. Like a rocket. Comes up into the 3rd position, no problem. Thornock, I'm not sure. We're calling him Jesse. Whatever his last name is, he did a nice move right there to get in that position. All right, John, up YouTube, Bill. You said you bought yourself a 30-pack. Is that correct? All right, every time I say these cats, you got to take a drink. But I'm going to tell you right now, so far, these cats are flying. The first 6 cars, 7 cars, they're hitting over 200 miles an hour. Parkman back up again into 4th position. Ryan Fierro, whatever the last name is, he's in 5th. And look at my cousin Vinny, here it comes. Setting in that 6th position. We know that guy can push. Hickenbottom needs to get to the bottom, and he does. Everybody is single file all the way back. All the way back. 91 laps out of 120 complete. Way back. These guys, they need to get single file, and they need to get there fast. Jacob Morris right there. Got pushed turned into the wall, fighting for the lead, setting in a 14th position back here. I'm pretty sure he's not a happy camper, and I can guarantee you he ain't going to be there for long. Don't worry out there, he has got plenty of time to work his way up here. Plenty of laps to go, folks. Just waiting for somebody to jump out on that high side. Hickenbottom, he's up on that high side. The 26 is on the high side. Schroeder, get a few of them up there. A few more up there. That's what they got to do. They got to split this thing up if they want to get anything going whatsoever for this bottom lane. You got two on the top side trying to do something. The 26, Schroeder's up there. Hickenbottom, he's on the high side. Here comes the 10, watch him. He's slowly got to move his way back up. He's got a little bit of help from the 99 of Austin. That's exactly what they need to do. Get a few more guys up on that top side. The man who's been leading the most laps so far, though, I'm going to tell you, Sinchek, or whatever his last name is, Tom. And Kyle pushing the daylights out of him. We're going to get ready and see what these boys can do up on this top side. They are ever so slowly gaining on them, but they are gaining. Jacob in the 10. Watch him coming all the way around. There he is up on that top side. That's how fast they're running, boys and girls. Almost hitting 200 mile an hour. That is fast. Hickenbottom slowly making some headway, bringing the 26 with him and bringing Jacob Morris right along with him. Not to mention the 99 of Austin. Now he got a bit of help. Got some help up on the top side. We also got a guy gonna go a lap down too. Let's make sure this cat stays out of the way, shall we? And he does. He fades all the way back to the back. No harm, no foul there. $96 laps out of 120. Working their way up ever so slowly, that top side. Kyle, happy, content as a pig in a blanket, sitting in that number 2 spot right there, just winding the laps down. Thornnock, 14, third. Seems to be enjoying that ride too. Parkman is in the 4th position in the 11. Hickenbottom, first car up on the top side. Now we got quite a few cars coming around here helping out. All the way on back. The Chips Ahoy boys. Now we got ourselves a race. Now the rest of these cats are just hanging back here. They have really got to buckle down. That's it, single file. They've got no choice. Why? Because they're 11 seconds behind this pack. The 26 is fading backwards here. Let's make sure there's no trouble, and there is. The 99 tags him. Ouch! That's going to leave a mark. All the way on back. Let's go back and check this one out. As soon as I can find him, we will. The 26 is sliding back. You can see it happen right here. Still sliding back. And right there, the 99 goes right up and just tags him. And then everybody's trying to miss it. Good job right here by these guys. They could have lost that completely. Schroeder trying to hang on with everything he's got. Just scrubs the wall. No harm, no foul. No caution either, by the way. Still, it's the 8 show. Nothing has changed yet with these guys. Keeping an eye on some of these fellas, too. Morris has been up front quite a bit, man. Look at him. He is ever so slightly. He's kind of stuck, guys. I get a good picture of him. He's stuck right here. Really nowhere to go right now. In the 9th position. 20 laps to go. And what does this mean? Let me see. Yep. Everybody is going to have enough fuel. That's not going to be an issue. It doesn't look like. Still trying to get something going up on the high side. Not happening. My cousin Vinny hanging out in that 6th position right there. Having a good run. Here comes Ryan Bird one more time. Back up. He's in the 11th position trying to crack that top 10. $19 to go at the line. Who's it gonna be? Look at this top side, folks. Right there you see it. I told you, Jacob Morris, you better watch him. He's back. He's like a bad rash that won't go away. That's exactly what some of these guys are saying, I am sure. They know he's coming. The problem of it is they got to do a lot of pushing. If you leave that open hole on that bottom side, someone may pop right in there and fill it right away. The 12 of Ryan right there is actually leaving a hole open kind of right there. Someone could jump in right in there if they wanted to. But for now, the number 8 still leading the show. Now we got ourselves a little bit of an issue happening. We got some lap traffic coming. Remember what happened the last time we had that lap traffic? Whoops. Watch him carefully. We're going to watch him go all the way to the back. No trouble whatsoever there. We're all right. Wow, watch that 11. Parkman, man, doing some serious shoving. He's doing everything he can to get it up there. Oh, can the 11? Can Parkman get Hickenbottom on the bottom. That's what he's hoping for. Morris still doing some shoving on the top side. They're going nowhere, but they are getting there fast. It's about the only thing it looks like so far. Nothing is changing at all. 15 to go at the line. Everybody can make it on fuel, no problem. The question is, when are they going to stop playing nice? When do you throw nice out the window? Watch that 11 Parkman. I mean, he is absolutely beating the back bumper off of Hickenbottom. The number 1 doing a great job staying right with that number 8. Not to mention Chris Parker doing the exact same thing up there on the top side with the 14. Jesse's doing a heck of a job. Now we're bringing in my cousin Vinny into the picture. Max Foner, I believe. He was your pool cat for this. He was on the pole. Here he is sitting in the 9th place, getting ready to do some pouncing if he can. When does patience get thrown out the window? When is it every man for himself? Do we got a storm brewing right here? No, we got ourselves another lapper up here on the top side. Let's see how this prevails. Is he going to be able to keep it on the wall and stay away? Looks like he's going to, no trouble. Good deal there. The laps are slowly winding down. Can anybody knock Tom off his throne? He's led 75 laps of this race. Kyle doing a heck of a job pushing. They're still trying to get some momentum going on the top side, just not enough. Who's going to get frustrated? Who's going to make a move? Who's going to make a mistake? 11 to go at the line. Jacob's got a whole lot of fans in the YouTube. A whole lot. And there he is. That's the 3rd car, number 10 on that top side. He's been all the way up battling for the lead. He got taken out, and he's coming all the way back up again. And now he's up here. He's in contentions. He's getting closer. Does he have enough time? Everybody still playing nice. 10 to go at the line. Bottom side has prevailed just about 95% of this entire race. It's time to start getting a little bit tighter. You're going to start seeing some side drafting. They're going to try to slow that bottom line down. That's exactly what they need to do. In order to do that, you've got to get right by them and almost door them. Trying to make another move up on the high side one more time. It is 10 to go. My cousin Vinny pops up on the high side to give it a little bit of help. That's going to stick the 10 of Jacob Morris back into that 8th position back here. He knows he doesn't have a whole lot of time. At some point, is anybody going to think about going 3 wide? Keep that in the back of your head. These guys are just not going to sit here for 9 more laps and do nothing. They have got to try to make something happen. "79 laps Tom has led in this number 8. The number 1 of Kyle. He has been hanging with him the whole entire time right there. Doing some awesome shoving. Parkman as well on the top side, doing everything that he can for that Hickenbottom on the top side up here. The 09 trying to get him to clear that 8. They just can't get it done. Keep stalling out. Eight to go at the line. My cousin Vinny sitting in the 6th spot. The 14 hanging right there. Jesse Thornock, I believe. Watch that bottom line go. Man, at number 1, I'm telling you what. If the 8 wins, he better be sending the number 1 a gift card to Chuck E. Cheese or somewhere in the mail, because, man, he is just shoving the hell out of him. Is a storm getting ready to brew? Is it going to happen? Are they going to continue to play nice? I don't know. Still stuck up on that high side, getting nowhere fast. 6 laps to go at the line. Nothing else going on back here at all, folks. Nothing. We're going to keep it right here. "82 laps this cat has led." There you go. Take a swing. The rest of them chasing him down, trying to do something with him. Nobody seems to be able to do it. Talk about dominating. My gosh. One more time, the top lane. Just a little bit of momentum. They are actually just about side by side. Five laps to go. Who is going to be impatient? Who is going to try to do something? Make something happen somewhere? They're going to have to start thinking really soon if they're going to do anything. It's coming down to that point where you have got to get ready and do something at some point here if you want any kind of a chance. Four to go. Bottom lane still doing its job. Jacob Morris all the way back in that 8th position. Stuck. Nowhere to go at all. Top side slowly going backwards. The number 12 on the bottom. Ryan. Now here's something to watch out. You see that gap right there between the 1 and the 11? There it is. That's what I thought. Hickenbottom. He's going to take that. He knows that bottom line has more momentum right now. 3 to go at the line. Still, topside trying their darndest to get something going on. That 15, my cousin Vinny, that's what we're calling him. Man, he is shoving the daylights out of that 14. Jacob Morris, he's been up front before, got taken out, has to come all the way back up again, sitting in that 5th position. Nowhere to go. It is still the Tom Show right now. Here's the question. Anybody going to be able to pull out and do anything? No, they're not. But, man, watch that 15. I'm telling you, he is shoving his heart out. And he did. He shoves the 14 right down there. He puts Jesse into the lead, right smack in front of the guy. It's led the most laps right here. Now the 8's not going to be a happy camper. I can guarantee you. He's not so happy he turns him. And here comes the show, boys and girls. Everybody is taken out on this one. I can guarantee you there's going to be a spot filled in a bad boy trailer right here, right after this race in the NAISCC. Let's go back and watch it. Right there it is. Slow her down. Let's go back and see it. Let's take a look. If I find it. Here we go. Really slow. Slow her down right here. Doing a good job pushing. I just didn't quite get square to it. If you look right here, the back end is tore all to pieces on that. There he is, right on that right side. And that's where it happens. If you're not square, this is what's going to happen. And when it did, son, it took everybody out. And I mean everybody. Watch the 11 try to escape away. And I mean, he just barely made it. The 10's up against the wall. Doesn't look like it's too bad of damage, though. Ouch. The guy who's been doing the pushing all night long, just about. And there he sets in the number 1 position. Unbelievable, folks. I'm telling you right now, absolutely unbelievable. Now, here's the funny thing. They can go right around at the very most 40 laps on fuel. That's just about it. They're setting at 34 laps right now, but the good news is they are setting on some caution laps right here. That's not going to take a lot of fuel out. But they do go 3 green, white, checkered attempts. Kind of making you wonder what could happen. You are watching the NISCC Cup League on MaxspeedTV. They call me Bobby from the lobby. I don't know why they say that. I guess because it rhymes. Love to be able to get an interview with this guy, but I don't think it's going to happen. I'm not going to bother him. Gotta let it be. Let them concentrate. Let them figure out what they want to do. This guy right here, Hickenbottom, started 20th. He's in the 2nd. The 11's been up here. Led 14 laps. He knows how to get it done. Parkman. The 44, he's only led 1 lap, but he started in 2nd. Here he is up in that 4th position. Jacob Morris, has no front end on this car. And I might be able to show it to you. I don't know. It depends if he can get up there close enough to the 11. Look at that, right behind him. He has, literally, he has no front end. See it? He says, I don't need no sneaking front end. Who's it gonna be, folks? Talk to me. What do you think? What are you thinking? Appreciate everybody that's been out here with us, watching us throughout this whole entire event. Definitely been some really good racing out here. And I've been able to screw up a lot of last names. Parkman. Right there he is. No front end on that ride. Jacob Morris, I told you once, he got into an altercation. He was leading, got turned, had to come all the way back again. And here he is. He is not out of it by no means. Stephen Parrott, the 69. Who's it gonna be, folks? Green flag. Let's do this. The 11, Chris Parkman, doing some serious pushing. The 44 is not letting nobody drop down. He is hanging right with them. Are they going to be able to play nicely up front right here? Wow. Up to the high side. The 11 goes way up to the high side. The 45 sticks it down to the bottom and keeps it right there. That might have been a costly move for him. The 44 has only led one lap. Go million, I believe. Anyways, only led one stinking lap. But boy, is he pushing his heart out right now. One to go at the line. Is he going to be able to keep pushing the number one of Kyle out far enough where nobody else is going to have any kind of a contention? And then will he make his move at this very last lap? There goes the 9. He's going to take it up on the high side. Try to get some momentum going. Now they're touching and tapping everywhere. Will they keep it as a green flag? Everybody wrecking in the back. Kyle is absolutely loving this in his rearview mirror. But what's that 44 going to do? Can he do it? He's taking it down to the bottom. And he hits and turns him. Wow. And he still comes out. You can't make this stuff up, folks. Unbelievable. Let's go back and see this mess. Way back and see this mess. Get you another angle right here. Nice and slow. The 24 comes down and smacks his teammate, it looks like, and then all of them go into a total wreck fest. But watch this right here. This is what's hilarious. The 44, he is not going anywhere. He's going to stay right there. And that is gold million. But watch what happens right here. He's going to try to break it on the inside. Well, they come down. They go for the same real estate. And he crosses the line sideways, folks, to win this thing. I don't care who you are. It doesn't get any better than that. Period. Unbelievable. And there he sits. Burning the tires off. Burning it down. Your winner, man. Now I'll be able to pronounce his last name right for you guys. stick around. Don't you guys go anywhere. We're going to do some interviewing right here. You are watching NAISCC Cup League right here live, Max Speed TV. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody. NAISCC Cup League race number 1 at Daytona live here on Max Speed TV. It doesn't get any better than that. I'm going to tell you right now. Now, the first thing I'm going to do, because I actually was able to find the guy, if we had a crying towel that was had Max Speed TV on it, I would give it to this guy. And I'm talking about Jacob Morris. You got a copy, Jacob? Jacob. One more time. How about you, Jacob? You got a copy? Jacob's not going to be talking here. All right. Let's go ahead. Get the 44 out. Go ahead and tell me how to pronounce your first name, will you?
Maurice.
Maurice. There we go. Boy, you're going to find out when you watch this broadcast I suck at names. Anyway, wow, what a run. I mean, did you see, when you seen them guys all wrecking behind you, you had the thought, all right, here we go. This is going to be my only chance to make a move.
Exactly. And I already used my fast repair too, so I was kind of hoping I did not catch anyone in that wreck.
Hello?
Hello. You guys are doing some great pushing, I will tell you that much, without a doubt. I mean, man, that was about as close as it's going to come right there when you guys come back and you watch this finish. I mean, it was a close race. And I got to tell you, you did a heck of a job, man. You started out in 20th and you brought it home in, you started out in second and you brought it home in second. I mean, you were up there all night playing around, staying out of trouble. You did what you had to do. You come home second. You got to be kind of happy about that for the first race.
Absolutely. Second, I can take that any day. Rather have first, but second, the next best in line. So I'll definitely take that.
Absolutely, you will. I know I would. All right, real quick before I let you go, my friend, is there anybody out there in YouTubeville that you want to thank before I let you go? The stage is yours.
Not really. Just the great drivers that are here in this league. Admins, they do a good job, trying to get the cars together and, just doing administrative work. So want to shout out to all the racers.
All right, my friend, you take care of yourself. You be safe out there. We're going to catch you next week, and we're going to do this again. Obviously a different track, but hey, congratulations on that second place. And we will chat with you next time, all right?
10-4. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, buddy. Now, where was the guy that I wanted to talk to? Jacob Morris, you got a copy. It's Bobby.
Yes, sir.
I got to tell you right now, my friend, I chatted with your wife out here in YouTube and everybody else. I've never seen so many freaking fans in all my life cheering for a guy.
Yeah, I had no idea until about halfway through the race.
Oh, you ran all the way up front, doing great.
Yep.
They were doing some shoving, didn't quite get square with you, turned you, put you into the wall. You had to go all the way back. You come all the way back up again, and right there you are. And then, well, it happens again, unfortunately. But I tell you what, for a hard charger, my friend, I said over the air, I said you was like a rash. It won't go away. I mean, you're there, buddy. So close. It's a heartbreaker. Cheering for you, that's for sure. And all your fans out here were. I just want to bring some recognition to you that, man, you definitely get the hard charger award tonight. Absolutely, without a doubt.
I appreciate it. Yeah, we were up front for pretty much the whole race. I tell you what, Kyle and Tom, though, could not get past those two to save my life.
Yeah, it seemed like the top side, no matter what, just couldn't quite get it done. I mean, I'll tell you, the bottom side had it going on. There's no doubt about it. I mean, Kyle and, Kyle was a pusher. I mean, he was a pusher. But, hey, you can't complain, though. I mean, you come home in 13th. I know it kind of sucks, but you have to admit you had a lot of fun. And besides that, you had the most freaking fans out here in YouTube. Holy crap.
All right, I appreciate it.
All right. I just wanted to give you a little recognition where recognition is due, my friend. You definitely got the Hard Charger Award for sure. But anyway,
all right, thank you.
Good luck, and we'll catch you next week, buddy.
All right.
All right. Hey, drink yourself a Dr. Pepper. You deserve it.
Okay.
All right. Man of the hour. Talk to me, Kyle.
How's it going, man?
Well, it's going to go better when I pronounce your last name right, so you go ahead and tell me how you say it.
It's Kyle Rochelle.
Rochelle. I was saying it right. That's a first.
Yes. That's good, man.
I'm going to tell you, pal. Like I said here before the break, nobody heard us say anything, but man, oh man. Sideways.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe it. I really can't. I mean,
completely sideways, crossing the finish. The finish line. Now,
yeah.
Marcus had everything. He had to go to the bottom. He had to try to make some kind of a move there, and you just fighting for the same real estate. But you crossed the line sideways.
Yeah, I knew he was going to make a move, and luckily, it was him behind me. I trust him, and I was pretty confident with him behind me on the restart. I was just going to hold the bottom, and if he went high, I was going high, and he started to, and he cut back down, and I was gonna do whatever I could to win that.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. You not only won it, son, but I think you've probably that's going to be a hard. You set the level pretty darn high as far as a spectacular win.
Yeah, what's that that's a photo finish for sure. Probably 0.1 of a second.
And sideways. Well, hey, first race of the season, you come out here and you win this bad boy.
Yeah, it's great.
Very, very impressive.
Locked into the playoffs, so that's even better.
Oh, yeah, you're sitting pretty. Now, I'm going to tell you, I didn't think anybody was going to get past that number 8. And the reason why, he led 85 laps of this race.
He can thank me for that. I was going to do everything I could to push him to the win, and we got bottled up there a little bit with 3 to go, and he got caught up in that wreck, which is unfortunate. But either him, myself, or someone else is going to win up past us on the outside. They're going to have to work for it.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, you know, if there was ever a pusher award, my friend, you take that one hands down. If I was out there running around, I would look for this number one guy because he's going to push you. I bet you push your mother down to get ahead somewhere, wouldn't you?
I'd wreck anyone for the win. So
See, yeah. You just love the push. Congratulations on this, man. Great job. Is there anybody you want to thank out there in YouTube land before I let you go? The stage is yours.
I gotta thank DBI Construction Consultants, Rochelle Builders, the whole RS Racing team, Tom, James, Kane. I don't know where they ended up, but hey, we had a good night overall. So gotta thank them.
You done? Is that it?
That's it, man.
All right, I gotta be totally honest with you. You can do better than that. That was kind of bummer. That's a bummer, dude.
We gotta
go back in the mirror and practice when we get done with this interview. And next time I interview you, now you just have to come full bore and let it rip, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta thank everybody. You gotta thank everybody on down to your dadgum neighbor. You hear me?
I will next time. Hopefully, there will definitely be next time.
All right, my friend. Hopefully, you make it 2 in a row. And if you do make it 2 in a row, no pressure whatsoever. But if you win next week's race, I'm going to send you a MaxspeedTV T-shirt.
That'd be great. Thank you.
So, congratulations. You be safe out there, and I'll catch you next week. All right?
Have a good night, man. Thanks.
All right, buddy. Phew. Let me get my music on here so I sound kind of professional. Right, I know. Winner, chicken dinner, man. There it was. I'm telling you, it doesn't get any better than that, guys. Sideways. I just can't get over that. Sideways. Across the finish line. How exciting. First race. Wow. Bar's been set. I'm going to tell you right now. Bar has been set. Rochelle was your winner. Right there he is. I'm going to try to go down through this one more time. God be with me on these names anyway, huh? There he was. He only led 14 laps, but he led the last one. That was the most important one. Congratulations to the number one. He is number one. Marcus started second, finishes second. Not a bad day. I mean, like 1/100th of a second from a win. Demaris, I believe. Hickenbottom. He started 20th, finishes third. Chris Parkman, 4th. Thomas Walter, 5th. Coming in 6th, Landon Dyerhold, I believe. Nicholas Compton, 7th. Ryan, 8th. Tom Siznek, we're calling him Tom. He comes in 9th position, and this cat led 85 laps of this race. Coming in 10th was Austin. James Trammell, I believe, 11th. Jesse Thornock, 12th. Jacob Morris, the guy that I deserve the Hard Charger Award. He was leading it, got taken out, comes all the way back again, taken out again. Brings it home in the 13th position. Aaron, not even going to try it, finishes 14th. Mike Vano, 15th. Max Fauner, I believe, 16th. Ryan Bird, 17th. Stephen Parrott, 18th. Martin Morales, or Martin, we'll go with Martin, 19th. Joshua Pike is 20th. Off Stetler, I believe, 21st. Zachary Compton, 22nd. Got caught up in an altercation. Patrick Hernandez, 23rd. Corey English, 24th in the 55. I know he was caught up in a few. My cousin Vinny, he was caught up in an incident up there, fighting for the lead there towards the end. Finishes in the 25th spot. Danny Cochran, 26th. Schroeder, 27th. Adam Westfield, 28th. Dakota, 29th. Kane Hoy in the 89. Started 7th, comes in 30th. And that is it, folks. I certainly appreciate everybody that has been watching. You guys be safe out there. Appreciate all the talk on YouTube. Come on back next week. NAI SCC Cup League. We're going to do it again. You guys be safe, all right? Watch yourselves. Be kind to one another. This is Bobby from MaxspeedTV TV. Until next week, see ya.